Alright, I know I just did a video yesterday, but I had a question about loose hair and roots. Um, yes, I do have, like anybody starting out their dreadlocks, you do get loose hairs near the roots. It usually isn't really a problem. I usually find if you just kind of leave it alone, they'll eventually knot up. But if you're concerned about it, what I've actually found is obviously if you've done any, if you've done any maintenance with the crochet hook, doing roots is not really possible just because everything is already locked up underneath it. Usually you work from the roots and then go down. Um, when you run into where you already have stuff locked up, it doesn't really do you much good to try and get a crochet hook in there. It's not really going to do anything but probably rip hair. So what I've found is typically, most of mine are pretty good. I have found a few that have had, let's see if I can find any here real quick, that have had a really big gap of loose hair. Um, this one has a little bit. You can probably kind of see the loose hair down here. But what I've found that helps is if you just kind of take it, usually where, I usually kind of hold where my lock is actually locked, where you still have some of this loose hair. And there's a lot of videos on YouTube about this, but kind of what I've been doing lately to kind of help that along is just kind of take it and just kind of press it down a little bit and just kind of rub it in circles like this. Let's see if you can see that. But if you just kind of do that for a little bit, just kind of move it around, maybe kind of twist it out, rub it around a little bit. But after a short period of time, you'll probably feel it lock up just a little bit more. That's what I would suggest. But other than that, just kind of leave it, and it should lock up eventually for you. They will eventually. But yes, I do have very fine hair, so I understand the issue. I had a lot of problems with it right away with my last dreads that I had. But those two just kind of locked up naturally. So, any other questions, feel free to shoot me a comment or message me.